We're here today having a little spin on I'm Ready Jet. It's the first time she's trained since she won there last week. She's training with Visionary. Benji's driving her. Yeah, as you can see, we just have a little walk before we get started. Yeah, basically she's pretty straightforward to drive. Nowadays, you know, we've pretty much spent her whole life trying to keep her calm, you know, because she's always had the tendency to fire up. So, you know, everything we do with her basically is to just try and keep her relaxed. Yeah, but as she's gotten older, she's gotten a lot better and a lot smarter, and I guess got used to doing what she has to do. You can see she wears, you know, basically no gear to train, just an open bridle. Yeah, no crupper, no boots, just a set of polo wraps on behind. She's great gated. As I said, nowadays she's become a lot more manageable than she was as a young horse. She still has her quirks. She can see things that are not there, and yeah. But yeah, overall she's pretty straightforward nowadays. Come, bub. Come on. She'll have a good look around. But for a horse that's been around here, I'd hate to think how many times, you know, still every day she finds something to have a look at. That's just her. You learn to just accept that that's her. You know, basically found with her, if you try and work with her a little bit, she's a lot easier to deal with. You know, if you try and fight her and force her to do something, yeah, usually you end up losing the battle. So yeah, we've learnt the hard way a couple of times, but yeah, we just let her sort of do what she needs to do and what she wants to do, and you know, she's very genuine, so you don't have to worry about her not putting in or anything like that. You know, when it comes time to do the work, she'll focus, you know, when we ask her to. But as I said, just warming up, happy for her to just flop along, have a look around, and then when we get into the work, I think you'll see that she'll focus a lot more. basically warm up one big lap of the jog trap, and then we'll go up the straight track there, and that's where we'll do our work. Nothing crazy there today, just basically evens. There's a bit of maintenance work, I guess you could say. Just keep it ticking over, and then probably do a little bit more serious work there next week before the race at Bendigo. Now obviously she's been a great mare for us, you know, here at the farm. She's made over $500,000, I think 550 odd thousand there now, so won 3 Breeders' Crowns, and you know, a bunch of Group 1s. Yeah, so it's special for us, you know, for a horse to do it from, you know, win a Breeders' Crown at 2 and then still be going at, I think she's 7 now and still racing at the top level. Yeah, it's very satisfying for us. This prep I thought she'd come up real good, but then she might have just buffaloed me a little bit there. I reckon she just put a couple sort of below par runs. So yeah, since then we've upped the work a little and changed a couple of little things, and she seems to have turned the corner there. She was super last week. Yeah, maybe just getting a little bit older, getting a little bit bigger, I guess, so she probably took a little bit more to get where we sort of wanted her, but you know, I think we're heading in the right direction now with her, and yeah, she seems good. Yeah, for me personally, she's been a lot of fun to train because she's been challenging. As I said, she does have her quirks, and you know, she can get a tendency to fire up. So yeah, it's been very rewarding, I guess, when she does get the job done, because she hasn't been an easy horse, I guess, or a straightforward horse, you know, but I guess that's probably what makes her her. Yeah, so personally she's just been one of them ones that's been yeah, fun to have her around, you know, because she's had her challenges. You know, she's always been quirky, and even to this day, you know, on race day she can sort of basically take 3 or 4 people to catch her in a box. On race day, you know, she seems to know that it's race day. She knows the routine, and you know, we keep her in a box there on race day so she doesn't get out on the grass. You see, she's a pretty big burly mare, and yeah, basically if she's kept in a box, when you go to catch her, she can be a little savage. So we make sure that, you know, it takes 2 or 3 people to catch her, and at least, and once you got her, she's fine. It's just getting her, but after that she's good. Let's see, we'll warm them up at a decent clip, just let her flop along where she's happy. And for the most part, she's been an incredibly sound horse her whole life. You know, she had OCDs taken out of both hocks, I think at the end of her 3-year-old year. Other than that, yeah, she's never had any issues soundness wise. Besides, you know, her feet can bother her a little bit. You know, but I think we're on top of that now. And yeah, last year she probably had an average year by her standards. She actually got an abscess in her hind foot, and it basically lingered there for a long time, and it took us a while to get on top of that. But yeah, like I said, other than that, she's been a pretty sound horse her whole life. No major issues, which is a huge advantage. You know, I think it's a credit to the stallion, Quaker Jet. You know, we've targeted certain types of mares with below perfect conformation, and we've bred a bunch of them mares to Quaker Jet, and generally they've thrown horses with great conformation. You know, which one thing we found with the Quaker Jets that they've got great conformation. So see, she's great gaited. And generally they do have very good conformation of Quaker Jets. She knows the road around here pretty good. She knows. Done it plenty of times. She's a horse that loves routine. You know, she likes to sort of basically get worked around the same time, and if you leave her till one of the last ones there, she'll get a bit cranky and start pouring at a gate, etc. So we try and get her done first up in the morning, or early enough in the morning anyway. You know, some days it doesn't work out like that, but generally we try and keep her in routine. You know, I think with the mares in particular, they really like routine, and you know, keeping them happy and keeping them in a good spot. I think when you start changing things with them, a lot of the time you're asking for trouble, I think. So yeah, we just try and keep her in a routine, get her worked around the same time, and it seems to keep her happy. See, she loves to get her head down where she works. She gets into her work. It's a lot more focused now. Still having a little bit of a look around. Good. Like I said, nothing crazy today, just a bit of evens work. We don't stress too much about the watch on days like today. Sorry, just try and let them sort of work where they're happy, and use the watch as a bit of a guide, but it's a little bit different when we're training on the round track. But these better mares, these better horses, they do this sort of work pretty easily. So you can see she's just flopping along on a loose line, and pretty happy to be out here. I think she likes doing the work and makes our job a lot easier when they're enjoying it, getting their head down and having a look around. So they get to know the routine, and you see the first one she was pretty casual about it, the second one a little bit more focused, and as you'll see now on the third one she'll be even more focused, and by the time we get to the fourth one, which is our last one, you'll see that she'll be pretty on song. So it's just, once again, it's just a routine thing. They get to know it and they get used to it, and they, like I said, I think generally they enjoy their work. And she's always been a horse that's pretty eager to please you, you know. She very genuine, very good mind. You see in a lot of her races she's raced tough, sat parked, and she's got a great mind and very genuine horse. See, now she'll get her head down and get into her work. She's a beautiful horse to drive. Just flops along on the loose line. She doesn't pick up the big right now. Starting to want to do a bit. Asking for a little bit more and they respond. Seem good. Happy with that. She seems to have come out of that last race in good shape. She had a couple of easy days there over Christmas, so as I said, we'll do a little bit more with her there next week, and hopefully we can have her in good shape come the Mare Mole of Bendigo. Yeah, we'll just jog back to the barn. She'll have a wash and good drink, go on the walker, then she'll get fixed up and out to her paddock for the day. And like I said earlier, she's just one of them horses that really likes routine. You know, you break her routine and it upsets her, so yeah, she's one that we just try and constantly keep in routine.